The girls in front of him, although over 100 years old, still looked the same as when they were young. Every day, they would tease the boys. Only in this way could they feel the meaning of being alive, because if they no longer wanted to live, their bodies would immediately collapse, and with a puff of white smoke, they would completely disappear, as if they had never existed. All of this happened because of a previous chemical plant explosion here, which caused cracks in the sky, and from that moment, time stopped flowing. People no longer changed, remaining in the same state as that day. At first, people thought it was just an ordinary disaster, but later, they believed it was fate, so they began worshipping the factory, forbidding anyone from entering. However, on this day, Jenny brought Mark into this sacred place. The equipment here had long rusted, and Mark's mind was shaken, as he suddenly noticed many bones on the ground, indicating that people once lived here. Before he could react, a girl knocked him down, pinned him to the ground, and began sniffing him, her behavior completely different from a normal person. Jenny appeared behind him, and as soon as the little girl saw her, she instinctively fled, as if seeing an enemy. After a while, Mark was cleaning the toilet, and out of curiosity, he asked Jenny, saying that the little girl looked a lot like her. Could they be sisters? Jenny, hearing this, made a disgusted expression, and began to explain, saying that it was because the little girl couldn't run around, so her father had asked her to watch over her. But the little girl wasn't so little anymore, and Jenny couldn't clean by herself, so she wanted Mark to help. Mark immediately blushed, but had no choice but to agree. They decided to take turns watching. That day, it was Mark's turn. When he arrived at the location, the little girl was nowhere to be found. She was playing with Mark. After successfully finding her, Mark prepared food for the girl, and then the girl actually spoke. Mark was extremely shocked, looking at this seemingly familiar face, and he couldn't help but ask, wanting to find out the relationship between the girl in front of him and Jenny. But the girl didn't understand what Mark was saying, and thought she was called Jenny.